Hello everybody, and welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you're a current subscriber or see my videos before. My name is Adriana. I'm a certified personal trainer, and here on my YouTube channel I talk about PCOS, do at-home/gym workouts, and like we're doing today, we are cooking. Specifically, we are making a vegan pea soup. I know it's still summer, but I just feel like having some kind of refreshing soup. Plus it's great with fiber, and peas surprisingly have a good amount of protein in them. So love that for us. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started on dicing up our ingredients or cutting them. So we're going ahead and just use half a lemon for this recipe. Put this off to the side. Then we're gonna go ahead and cut half of a sweet onion. Put the other half to the side. Let's go ahead and peel that shell off. I don't want it. Oh. Oh, I'm taking off this whole top layer because we don't need it. Okay, let's toss this. Kind of keep the root on there. Do my best not to cry. The onion is going to end up getting blended towards the end. So I just kind of want to make it into little strips like so. Be easier for sauteing. Ah! Don't cut your fingers. All right, moving quickly so we don't cry. You can roughly chop it for now. All right, beautiful. On to the next step. Okay, so I do have a deep wok here with a lid to it. I already had it preheating because we're gonna wanna saute our onions and minced garlic. So just use a little bit of olive oil. Put around the pan. We're going to use a tablespoon of minced garlic. Put that right on there. Then we're going ahead and now add in our half sweet onion. We're going to saute our onions and garlic for between 2 to 3 minutes before we're going to start adding in the remaining ingredients. Okay, now that our onions and garlic saute, we're going to add in the remaining ingredients. Here I have 2.5 cups of frozen peas. Two cups of vegetable broth. Gonna go ahead, add some cracked black pepper into here to taste. A little bit of salt because vegetable broth normally doesn't have as much sodium as chicken broth would or bone broth. So I just want to add a little bit of salt to it and a little bit of crushed red pepper. Not too much unless you want more of a kick. We're going to go ahead and place our lid on top of here, bring it to a boil. Once it's at a boil, we're going to remove our lid and allow everything to simmer between 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to come back in a little bit once it starts boiling. Okay, now that we have this boiling, want to carefully remove the lid and put this into a simmer. So I'm gonna quickly, there we go. Put the lid off to the side. I have it now on a low simmer. Go ahead, stir stir it around. Cool. And now we're going to allow it to simmer for 8 to 10 minutes. Alrighty, now that's been done simmering for 8 minutes, we're going to go ahead, allow this to cool off enough that we could put it into the blender. Once it cools off, we're going to go ahead and also put in our lemon juice. So we'll be back to do that. Alrighty, so now our pea soup is cooled off. You're probably wondering why the hell did we cut half a lemon where we put it in this recipe? Well, this is exactly where we put in this recipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze in half a lemon. Now, I'm gonna use a NutriBullet for it. You can use any blender. Just make sure the soup's cold enough. We're gonna go ahead and fill in our blender with our peas. Kind of hoping I could do this in one take, but we'll see. If you can't, that's fine. It looks like I won't be able to. At least get some of the juice. From here. So I'm going to show you how to do it with this portion, and then I'll do the rest off camera. Okay, as mentioned, I am using NutriBullet. So go ahead and close this lid. I do have a side bowl here ready to go. Go in and we'll make sure it's thoroughly blended. Let's go ahead, check in on it. Oh, look at that. It's nice and thick. I'm gonna leave this on a side. Just gonna pour it straight into a bowl. Scoop it in here. Aww. If you don't want it this thick, you could always just add a little bit more vegetable broth into the recipe. But I like me a thick soup sometimes. Sometimes. All right, and I'm gonna finish the rest off camera. All right, now we're here for the taste test. So you could serve this soup hot or cold. Doesn't matter, that's what I like about this soup. So if you're not near a microwave, you can still eat it. The only thing about the pea soup is that it may be hard for some individuals to digest because a pea is actually part of the legumi family. It is a vegetable, but think of like legumes, lentils, stuff like that. That's where peas are related to. So again, for some people, this can be a little bit harder to digest, but for most, it should be okay, or just enjoy this in moderation. But with that being said, time for the taste test. Holy fuck, that tastes great. Excuse my language, but that tastes absolutely amazing. I need another bite. Yeah. Forgot how fucking good this is. I don't know why I stopped even putting it on my, maybe because it's winter, so I don't make it that often, but. I don't think I need to explain how goddamn good this is. You can taste that zest from that lemon. Beautiful, beautiful. It's gonna be great for fall. Yeah, I guess. I don't know why I'm blabbing. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat this because. Well, anyways, you get the picture. It is fucking delicious. It is PCOS friendly. It is vegan. Go ahead, make this soup. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Again, if you want this to be less thick, you can always add a little bit more vegetable broth into the recipe, but I like it thick. So with that being said, I appreciate you watching this, and if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. It's gonna help. It's a great way to support me for free and help me get into the YouTube algorithm. So that helps push out my videos, so more people just like yourself can go ahead and watch and learn about the magicness of this PCOS friendly pea soup, along with everything else that I make here, like workout videos. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Best soup in the game, let me tell you.